One of the biggest things that can ultimately, comically, get us to our destination faster and in a more fulfilling way, in the sense that we'll actually appreciate and enjoy the ride, not just constantly wanting to be at the end of it. One of the most exciting things that we can realize is that it's time to stop limiting the universe. Because the universe is huge and massive, and in every single moment a desire is born within you, the universe scans billions and trillions of probabilities of how to bring that to you and aligns you with the one that makes the most sense for you. The fact of the matter is that when you laser focus on one thing in a demanding, insisting kind of way, you close the door to so much more that could be. The solution is to be more clear about what it is that you really want. Realize that what your true focus isn't, I'm going to write a book and everyone's going to read it, right? Your true focus is living a life of purpose and joy. Sure, write the book, take the action, but don't write it from a place of being fixated on it succeeding and being the only source of that for you. Take lots of action in a lot of different areas. Go out there, put it all out there in a bunch of different ways. Go out into town, go to events, connect with people. Because the universe is so intelligent, it's connecting you with all the perfect people and relationships that will elevate you and that you'll also elevate them. For example, it's connecting you with every opportunity that you're asking for within. But you got to go out there to allow those synchronicities to happen. And you got to be receptive to realize when some weird thing comes up or you're invited to something that's kind of out of the ordinary, for example. Ding, ding, ding. The universe is inciting you to walk this path. You don't know where it'll lead. All roads lead to new roads. And the path you start out on in your journey to success will not be the path you end on. Because it is a long and winding journey. And what I've learned in my life that I just honestly am sharing with you as a friend today, the more I failed in life, the more I gave the universe room. Say, okay, well, I'm open to other things. That's all right. And the more open I became, the more success came as well. Because I'm open to it, because I'm willing to let the universe bring it to me in its infinitely intelligent ways. So it's time in our visualizations and our manifestations to not be so serious about the exact way it needs to come about, and to instead just live our lives right now in a state of joy and peace and abundance and feeling gratitude, because as we do that, the universe says, okay, that's what this person wants more of. And then it's our job to have our arms open so that we can receive it in whatever way the universe knows to bring it to us. Right? How cool is that? How truly, truly amazing. And there are so many resources out there that reflect this information. There's so many voices that share it. And what I think is so cool is that all the information is saying the exact same thing. And it doesn't need to be re-revolutionized, right? We don't have to reinvent the wheel and make up some new modality on our own. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. It rolls perfectly. It is very clear what life is trying to tell each of us through many different voices, all which are the same voice. You, right now speaking to yourself, shaking yourself to wake up and remember that you are powerful, that you are a creator, that you are extraordinary, and there is so much more to you than you think. So get out there, put yourself out there in the world and be open to whatever directions and whatever the algorithm says to you. Just be open to it. Go for it. When the GPS says, make a U-turn, because you took some turn down this way, and then you take some other off turn because you felt like having a little segue, that's all right. You're not going to lose the manifestation of your goal, right? This is what scares people. People get scared that if I'm not extremely focused on the exact thing that I want, my book being a huge success, for example, if I'm not thinking about that all the time, then I'll accidentally manifest other things instead because I need to focus. But that's not true. When you plug your destination into your car GPS and you go out and you start driving, you can turn off to go grab a pizza when you're hungry. You can veer off course as long as you always know and maintain in the background what your final destination is. I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese. I can pull off and get pizza. I can go grab a coffee. My friend calls me and says, hey, stop by my house real quick and let's go rollerblading. You can do that too. because your end destination is plugged in. It is the same. Isn't that cool? So we can really release the fear in our lives, and we can just relax and open ourselves up to this incredible life we've been given. And let's live it. I cannot express this enough. Go out into the world and live your life. Because if, for example, you're going to just sit at home on the couch all day, all the things that you desire in your heart, do you see how much you limit the universe's ability to bring that to you? Through interactions with people, through all these strange opportunities you didn't realize, through all this and all that. You completely shut the door to infinite doors waiting for you to walk through them when you don't get up and go out into the world. So get up and get out there, because when you're somebody who's extroverted in that way and you just put yourself out there and you do things and you don't worry about it, you want to make videos, you just make them. It's not important, it's not super serious, you're just doing a lot of things. You go out, you do a bunch of stuff, you put yourself out there. You open yourself up to so many roads and paths. But when you say no and you fixate on this one thing, you block the power of the universe. Interesting, Hey, look, I got tons of cool services, new classes I've been making, live events coming up, and you can learn about all that stuff in the description of this video if it sounds exciting to you. Much love to you. Don't forget the true message of this video. You are powerful. Everything I'm saying you already know within you. Are you going to move forward with what you know in your heart is true? The power that you are, the creation of reality, and ultimately, the fact that right now in this life is a damn gift to be here. So live it. Right here, right now. Thanks. Much love to you. And I'll see you for the next video.